day everyone and welcome. My name is Susan and we're going to have a nice little Pilates class today. So again, do what you can, listen to your body. Even if you end up doing one or two and you have to stop and rest, don't be shy, all right? Because you want controlled, precise movements. So the breathing, in through the nose, out through the mouth. When you exhale, I want you to engage your core. So you can inhale and then suck your gut in. So when you exhale, you can use a loud, forceful exhale like the letter H in hollow. Pretend you're fogging up a window or blowing out a candle, but that's the power. So you exhale, engage the core, all right? So every breath is the same. So do what you can. I'll remind you constantly, especially not to hold your breath, all right? So let's warm up the body. So this is our Pilates stance, heels together, feet into a V. So again, be very aware of how you feel and how you move, okay? So take it easy. You know your body, I don't. So if it's not gonna feel good for you or cause you pain, please think about it before you try it. And I can give you a few different ways of doing pretty well everything, so maybe you'll find something that works for you. All right, but don't overthink it. So let's start with our breathing. Now, Pilates stance again, feet together, heels into feet into a V, heels together. For the first 5 exhales only. Thighs together, pelvic floor, bring it up. Buttocks tight, belly button to spine, and visualize you've got a belt, tightening those ribs. So basically what I want you to do is when you exhale, just suck everything in as tight as you can. For the first 5 only, standing tall, being aware of your posture, relax your arms and shoulders. Ready? Let's go. Inhale and exhale. Squeeze everything. Inhale as you relax everything. Inhale, exhale, squeeze. Keep breathing. Inhale in and exhale, squeeze. Inhale. Take that breath. Fill those lungs. One more. Inhale completely and exhale, squeeze. And that's it. Release the heels, excuse me, roll out the shoulders. Now, the rest of the warm-up, rest of the class, I want you to focus only on belly button to spine, okay? So now let's do a little warm-up. Let's go. Inhale up and exhale. Nice and slow. Let's warm up the body, get a little rhythm going with the breathing. And up. And one more, up. And down, that's it, roll the shoulders out. All right, let's do a little calf raise. So let me show you first. You're gonna come up on the balls of the feet and you're gonna come down. So this is working on our balance, the strength of the toes, feet, ankles, and of course, calves. So again, a little tip is stare at a spot on the floor in front of you. It'll help you with your balance a lot. Now the arms, you can have them to the side of your body for your balance. If you're feeling extra balance, you can come up to the ceiling. That's what I'm gonna be doing. So just do what you can, right? Let's go. Inhale up. And just relax, stare at that spot on the floor. Press down on the balls of the feet, dig those toes in. And again, up. Perfect. Next time we're up, stay, breathe. Come down very, very slowly. All right, roll the shoulders out. Now I want you to release, roll the ankles, shake your legs out, release those calves right away. Roll it out. Let's keep going with our warm-up. Standing nice and tall again, always being aware of your posture. Arms to the side of the body. Inhale, arms back, look over the right shoulder. And then exhale, left. So a nice gentle warm-up for the shoulders. Again, a nice stretch for the chest and a gentle neck stretch while we're here. And keep going. If you have to stop and rest again, don't be shy. Stop and rest. And this is the last one. And down. And that's it. Roll it out. Okay, let's do one more and then we'll get busy. This is just the warm-up now. So really nice opportunity again to kind of loosen things up and just try to get a little rhythm going, like I said earlier with your breathing. So the next one again is focusing on the balance again. So the left foot nice and anchored. What I want you to try and do is go up and down. That's it. You can tap your toe or you can hover. Pardon me. Standing nice and tall, stare at that spot on the floor in front of you. Now, arms to the side of the body, or if you're feeling extra balance, you can do genie arms, all right? Now just get your foot off the floor, don't worry about how high, all right? So make sure the left foot is nice and anchored to the floor, standing tall, relax. Let's go. Inhale up, and then down, and up. Focus. Try to relax the leg you're standing on, focus on the one you're lifting. And up. Now, the next time your foot is off the floor, stay, breathe. One more big breath. Bring it down, shake it out, roll the shoulders, shake the legs out. And don't worry if you get a bit wobbly, I get wobbly sometimes too. So that's what I mean, don't overthink it. So get that right foot anchored, standing nice and tall. Decide where you want to put your arms. Left one, ready? Go, inhale. And good, again, up. And the next time you're up, stay, breathe. Bring it down, and that's it. Roll it out, shake it out. Okay. All right, so we're nice and warmed up. Let's start with a little bit of hips. So we're going to come down onto our hands and knees, nice and slowly. Now, with my classes, I usually supply these little pads, extra padding for your knees or wrists. These are actual Pilates mats. So with Pilates, you can have a thicker mat, no problem. Yoga is a little different. Okay, so we're going to do a couple of cat and cows, and then we're going to do some hips. So this is our table position. Cat and cow is normal breathing. So let's do a few stretches before we go a little further. Head up, sacrum up, C-scoop, spine. And then arch the back, chin to chest, belly button, spine. Just do normal breathing for this. Now we do a lot of stretches between every move we do, and that's normal breathing, and I will cue you on that. And let's just stretch that back out a bit more. One more. Okay, perfect. Now if you have issues with your wrist, you can go on your fist if that helps. It changes the angle of the wrist. So we're going to do a couple of moves called the sunbird and the fire hydrant. So let me show you quickly. This again is going to start working mobility, range of motion of the hips. So take it easy if you have issues with your hips. So what we're going to do here, I'll show you quickly. I'm going to go knee to elbow. I'm going to exhale back. Now the leg is level to your back is good. Lower is just fine. Then I'm going to come in. And if you can, we're going to go out to the side. All right, so when you go out to the side, that's externally rotating the hip. So take it easy. You don't have to whip your leg up very high. Just bring it up a little bit. If it's really uncomfortable, don't do it. Just do back and forth. We're going to do 4 on one side, 4 on the other. All right, and if you have to stop and rest, come back to table, stop and rest. Ready? Right one, go. Inhale, knee to elbow, exhale back. You don't have to touch the knee to the elbow either. And inhale in, and if you want, try this one. Breathe now. Add the breath. Inhale, exhale. And inhale in, and exhale out. One more. And that's it for this side here. Take a second, shake the hands out if you need to. Let's try the other side, the left. Inhale, exhale out. Whoops. Inhale in and out. So you inhale in, exhale out. Belly button to spine. Remember, suck your gut in every time you exhale. Perfectly anchored. Concentrate, focus on what you're doing. One more. Inhale in. That's it. Knee on the floor. We're going to go into our shell. We're going to take a little rest. Open up the knees. All I want you to do is lean back. Now this here, you can rest on the forearm and bow your head. You don't have to put your hand on the floor. This is called the shell. It's a little stretch. Or you can reach your arms out and do it this way if you want. It doesn't matter. Slow down. This is normal breathing. Slow it down. So we take a lot of little breaks, and that's to slow down the heart rate, slow down your breath, and to release the tension as it accumulates. Perfect. Good? All right. Let's come back up. And let's see. Okay, let's get ourselves onto our backs. All right. Now, adjust your back and shoulders. Make sure you're nice and comfortable. We're going to do a nice little move called the toe tap. Now, the toe tap is specifically for the lowest part of your abdominals, right by your belly button area. Let me show you this one first. So first of all, we're going to get into table. I'm going to give you two places, two ways to do this. We're going to take the right leg. I'm going to tap the toe and come up. That's it, all right? Now, we can have both legs into this position, just moving the right one. If you prefer to put the left foot on the floor and do it this way, absolutely. So, shall we see what we can do? Put the arms out wherever you want them to be so you're anchored. Right leg go, inhale down, and nice and slow, follow the breath. You're going to inhale, exhale, belly button to spine, engage that core. Suck your gut in on the exhale. And keep going. One more. Now, the next time you tap, stay, breathe. And bring it up. And I want you to go right into a little hug. This is normal breathing, and we're going to stretch that lower back out right away. This will stretch your legs out too. Pardon me. All right, shall we keep going? Adjust your back and shoulders, make sure you're comfortable. Let's do the left leg now. So again, if you want to keep the right one into this position, if you want to put the right foot on the floor and focus on the left one, absolutely. Ready? Go. Left one, tap, and up. Try to relax your shoulders. Focus on exactly the part of the body you're working with. Inhale down, and one more. Now the next time you tap, stay and breathe. One more breath. Bring it up, go right into your lovely little hug. Stretch it all out right away. Okay, so we're going to do one more. The next one is both legs, both feet. So make sure you adjust your back and shoulders, legs into table, put your arms out so you're anchored. Ready, let's go. Inhale and up. Always paying attention to how you feel. If you find this is really hard on your lower back, just put your feet on the floor and rest. And up. Good. And the next time you tap, stay, breathe. And bring it up and go right into your little hug and stretch. And you can rock from side to side. So we're going to do another stretch from here as well. Now this particular stretch we do all the time when we're on our back. The next one I want to show you is just stretch your legs out and put your arms out and just stretch that body out. Slow the breath down, slow the heart rate, stretch your belly out, stretch those legs out right away. All right, let's keep going. We're on our back, we're going to stay here a little bit longer. Pardon me. All right, the next one is called footwork. So let me show you this one here. So we're going to start, I'm going to give you two ways to do this one here. I'm going to start from here. I'm going to exhale out, I'm going to inhale in. So again, this is working a lot of abdominal strength and some inner thigh. Now, if you're not very strong, coming up to about 1 o'clock is a little bit easier. If you're a little stronger, you want to go a little further, you can go down a little bit lower. But if you do that, if you go down a bit lower, be very aware of how your back and your belly feel. If they start moving around, you start wiggling around, then you're way too low. Your back, nothing should be moving, all right? Pardon me. Ready? From here, inhale, exhale out. Inhale in. And this is called footwork. Pardon me. And out. Remember to breathe. Don't hold your breath. Inhale in and out. Try to relax your shoulders. Focus on the breath. One more. Inhale in and out. The next time you come in, stay here. Breathe. Pilates is all about strengthening our bodies. Bring it out. Stay here. Breathe. And feet on the floor and rest. Stretch the body out. Do your full body stretch and your hug. It doesn't matter what order. Make sure you do them both. Slow down the breath. Slow down. Give your body time to recover and release. And always make sure we release that lower back. The hug is a beautiful stretch for your lower back. We're working on strengthening our abdominals and our lower back. Everything works together. So if you have a weak lower back, you usually have a weak belly and vice versa. But we really want to stretch that back out. Okay, let's do another one while we're here. So the next one is called a nice open V. So we're going to get our legs up to the ceiling. All I want you to do is open as wide as your mat and close. Heel up. Point the toe as you come in. That's it. 5 times. Adjust your back and shoulders. Make sure your arms are out. Let's go. Inhale and focus. Concentrate on what you're doing. And again, open. Good. Again, open. And the next time they're open, stay, breathe. Close, bend, and do both of your stretches. The hug and this full body stretch. Take a few extra seconds and rest if you have to. All right, perfect, because we're going to do another one. We're getting there. We got a few more to do. All right. So let me show you the next one, okay? Single leg stretch and tug and hug. So I'm going to give you a couple of ways to do this one here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you 2 ways, and then you can decide on what's going to work for you. So this is the one version. I'm going to hold on to my left knee. My right leg is straight. Head and shoulders on the floor. You're going to inhale and switch. Exhale. Inhale as you hug. Exhale as you switch. The legs stay straight, it does not touch the floor. Now, head and shoulders on the floor. If you want to go a little deeper with this one here, head and shoulders off the floor. Now, if you have your head and shoulders off the floor, what they call is I want your neck to have the space between the chin and the chest, of the size of your fist, called the chin nod. So what I'm trying to say is when you get your head and shoulders off the floor, if you do it that way, try to make sure your chin's not way down here because then you can't breathe. You're cutting off your air supply. Little bit of space. If you want to go that deep, that's working a lot of more abdominal strength. So you can do this with your head and shoulders up or on the floor. That's up to you. I'm going to take mine off the floor. So I'm going to start hugging the left leg is out. Ready? Inhale and switch. Nice and slow. Exhale, switch. Inhale, hug. Good. One more on both sides. Now the next time you hug, whatever one you're going to hug, stay, breathe. Switch, breathe. And that's it. Come down very slowly. Relax. Slow down your breath. We're going to do a little neck stretch. Even if you didn't have your head and shoulders off the floor, let's do the same stretch together. Relax your legs. You can stretch your legs out if you want or keep them bent. 2 fingers on the right side of your jaw. This is normal breathing. Gently push your face to the left. Releasing those little muscles just in case you ended up using your neck muscles a little bit, which you shouldn't be, but we're gonna stretch them out anyway. And then when very slow, try to relax your shoulders while you're doing this. And relax and release the left side, those little tiny muscles in your neck. Okay, because we gotta do another one. Now we have to do both legs and feet, arms. Let me show you this one here. So you're gonna start like this and you're gonna exhale. And hug, tug and hug. Head and shoulders on the floor if you find you wanna do it that way. If you wanna have your head and shoulders up. All right, and again, position of your legs. 1 o'clock is a pretty good place. If you're feeling a little stronger and you wanna bring them down a bit lower, you can do that if you'd like. All right, so shall we try something together? Inhale and inhale, hug. 2 more. Now, the next time you hug, we're going to stay. Breathe. Release, breathe. 1 more breath. Come down very slowly. And rest. All right, now, relax your legs. You can stretch them out or keep them bent. Relax the shoulders. Let's do the neck stretch again. This is normal breathing. Push your face very gently to the right, left. And then to the other side, just to release those little muscles, just in case you found you used your neck muscles. All right, perfect. Okay, and we're all done with that one. So now we're going to bring ourselves to a seated position very slowly. Come up very gently. Okay, lovely. All right, so I want you to sit and just sit any way you want. I want you to roll the shoulders out. Roll them out. Just roll them out. Okay, so let's do some roll downs. So let me show you this one here. So we'll get off the floor for a little while. So you're going to have your feet about just a little wider than your hips. Feet are on the floor. Back is nice and straight. Whenever we do any seated positions, make sure your back is always straight. Head is level with your spine. So try not to bow your head around your shoulders is what I'm trying to say. First of all, roll the shoulders up. Just roll them out. This is normal breathing. Just roll them out. Relax the shoulders. Now let me show you this one here. So this one here, you're going to inhale back to where you get stuck and your belly gets hard. Then you're going to come up. All right? So don't feel like you have to go all the way back. Depending on how you feel right now, start slowly. And then think, oh, maybe I can go a little further or maybe not, all right? And if you get really tired, you know, and you're starting to get a little shaky and wobbly, this is where we're gonna end up. This is where you can come and rest, all right? So, shall we see? I like to do 10 of these. So, just do what you can. Reduce your movement if you get tired. So, ready? Go. Inhale down and squeeze. Exhale up. Belly button to spine, that's your power. When you exhale, belly button to spine, that's called the powerhouse. And try to relax your shoulders. You're going to feel it again in here in your quads as well. Good, keep going. Inhale down. Smile, smile while you're breathing. Keep going. Good. 3 more. Breathe. Don't hold your breath. Now, the next time you lean back wherever you need to be, stay, breathe. One more breath. Come up, grab your legs if you're tired. Now we're going to rest. Just open up your knees a little bit. Now you can bow your head around your shoulders and around your back. If you need to stretch your legs out a bit, that's fine. It's just a stretch. Slow down the breath, slow down the heart rate, and just let it go rest. Rest your belly, rest everything. Perfect. All right, lovely. Come up, roll the shoulders up. Okay, so from here we are going to get onto the length of the mat. Let's work some more hips. So, again, if you need, excuse me, a little extra padding underneath the hips, you can do that. You can use a little pad or a thin blanket or a thin pillow or a towel. Or if you have a nice thing, I've got my yoga mat doubled up here a little bit. So this is what we're going to do. I want you to lay on the length of your mat. Now, so the position, you can rest your head in your hand or you can have your head all the way down here if that's better for you. So, nice side of the body's nice and anchored to the floor. What I'd like you to do, the bottom knee is bent, top leg is straight. Hips are nice and lined up. And what I mean by that is you're not like this, you're not all twisted and crooked and things like that. Trying to keep an eye on our lower back, keep it nice and safe. So what we're going to do here is we're going to do 3 different things. So the first one are leg circles. Okay, so again, this is working all the muscles around the hip. So let me show you first. I'm going to bring my leg out. All I'm doing is I'm drawing a circle. That's it. So here it depends on how your thigh and your hip feel. A little circle is just fine. If you're a little stronger and you want to do a bigger circle, that's entirely up to you. Okay? So from here again, make sure you're nice and anchored. Your top hand, this is your kickstand. This is your stabilizer. Keeps you from moving around. Okay, so I want you to try and find a place that is comfortable for you. We're going to do 4 one direction, rest, and the other direction. Coming out, try to relax the bottom leg. 1 o'clock. Ready? Go. Inhale around. Exhale. Pause. Then go again. Follow the rhythm of the breath. The breath is there to guide you and to help you control your movements. Now you have to stop to take an inhale anyway. This way you step away from momentum. You're not just whipping your leg around. Again. Bend, rest, take a little rest, then we'll go again. Other direction. Ready? Inhale around. Try to relax, breathe. Just reduce the size of your circle if you're feeling a little too much. And that's it for that one, and rest. Now we're going to take a little stretch. Take the top knee, put it on the floor, stretch the bottom leg out, come all the way down and rest. So this is our resting place whenever we do any hip stuff on this side here, all right? Make sure that you bring your upper body down as well, because holding your head up, our head weighs about 11 pounds, so you want to rest your arms too. So this is our go-to stretch, beautiful little stretch for the hip and the thigh. So shall we keep going? All right, let's get back into that position here. Now, the next one, make sure the knee is nice and anchored, leg is nice and straight, hips lined up. We're just going to go up and down. That's it. So go as high as comfortable for you. Let's go inhale, heel up, and then toe down. And up. And then keep going up. And then and again up. Good. One more time up and stay. Breathe. Bring it down very slowly. Go right into your stretch. Bring the top knee on the floor, stretch the bottom leg, and rest. All right, perfect. Okay, so we're going to do one more. So the next one, everybody's good? So now I want you to stack your legs. Hips are nice and lined up. So we're going to work the bottom leg. I'm going to give you 2 positions here. So if you can, foot's in front of the knee. Basically what we're doing is lifting the bottom leg. If this is uncomfortable, put it behind and you can do it this way. Same difference, okay? So, ready? Inhale and exhale. You can touch the floor or hover. Inhale. So this is working the bottom hip now, working into the middle of the body. So working the abductors, the bottom, and up. And one more time, up, stay, breathe. Bring it down very, very slowly. Stretch the top leg out, roll onto your belly. And this next move is called heel beats. This is a nice transition to the other hip. So now we're going to work our buttocks, work our glutes.
So pelvis and hips anchored to the floor. You can rest your chin on your stacked hands or lift your head up a bit. So what I need you to do is keep your knees on the floor. All I want you to do is kick your heels. So keep your feet close to the floor, not way up here. All right, so ready? Go. Kick the heels as fast as you can, but I want the same breath. It's a slow, controlled breath. If it's too intense, just slow down your kicking, but this is focusing on our glutes, our buttocks, paying attention to that part of our body. Get a little engagement with the glutes, a little fire in there. Keep going. Perfect. Let's do two more. Two more breaths. It's a slow breath. And that's the last one. Push it down, bring your legs down. Just let them relax. Just let them go limp. Slow down your breath. All right, so we're going to get into our little shell from here. A little stretch, and then we'll get the other hip going. So when you're ready, be very careful. Your back might feel a bit tight because you're on your belly. Come up super slow and open up the knees a bit, and then very gently lean back and rest. Really getting a beautiful full body stretch, but we really want to focus on stretching the hips and the glutes, but this will be a full body stretch. Our little shell. Slow down the breath. This is normal breathing. All right, shall we try the other hip? So very carefully, get yourself around, set your little pad up if you need it underneath your hip. All right, so with Pilates, it's okay to have a thicker mat, all right? No problem there. So, shall we try this side here? Okay, so wiggle around, make sure you're nice and anchored to the floor, all right? Top leg is out, bottom knee is nice and anchored, hips are lined up. We're gonna do that circles, all right? So bring it out. Once you do one, you're gonna know what feels good for your hip, all right? So don't overdo it. Even if a small movement, even if you just do one or two, it's still good, all right? You're still working the same muscles. Ready? Inhale. And then round. Remember, follow the breath. Around, exhale, pause. One more, round. Really getting very powerful moves, full range of motion, mobility of the hip. Take a little break, stretch the leg out, do the other direction. If you remember which one you went the first time, round. And round. Just find a place that works for you. You don't have to overdo it. You don't have to be aggressive. And let's do one more. Round. And then we're going to go right into the stretch. Put the knee on the floor. Stretch. Make sure you stretch the bottom leg out. And just take a second and rest that thigh and that hip. And really rest the bottom leg as well. Bring yourself all the way down so you can rest. So important to take these little tiny breaks between every move. Like I've said a few times, slow down the heart rate, slow down the breath, release the tension as it accumulates, and then you're ready to do more. If you didn't stop, the first thing you do is you lose your breath, you lose your form, and then you're just whipping yourself around. And then you need controlled, precise movement. So let's see if we can get that leg up and down. See what you can do with this side. Even if you just get your leg, even if you have to bend your knee a bit, that's fine. All right, so let's go inhale up. Now, the 5 principles of our Pilates practice. Concentration, centering, precision, breath, and control. Every move is got perfect control, precise movements. Even if it's just one, it doesn't matter. And that's why that breath is important. It helps to control your movements, but also helps to guide you. Next time you're up, stay, breathe. Bring it down. And then go right into your little stretch. Knee on the floor, very gently. You don't have to rush the stretch. Bring yourself all the way down as well. You always ease yourself into the stretch, you ease yourself out. Sometimes getting into the stretch is just as challenging as what you've just come out of. So give your body time to release, to decompress, and recharge your battery a little bit. Let's do another one. Okay, this is the last one. So, for the hip anyway. So from here, stretch, stack your legs, hips are nice and lined up. You can put your foot in front of the knee or behind, whatever feels good for you. Ready? Let's go, inhale. And just get it off the floor. Don't worry about how high. It's not getting that high anyway. Good. And up. 2 more. And up. And the next time you're up, stay, breathe. Remember the breathing, engage the core, kiss your spine with your belly button. Bring it down. Now I want you to put the foot behind. I want you to roll onto your back. We're going to go right into a reverse pigeon, a beautiful stretch. We're going to stretch those hips up. So come onto your back very carefully. Now, pardon me. This is normal breathing. It's just a stretch. Adjust your back and shoulders. Make sure you're comfortable. Left leg up. Right foot, use your hand, put it on top of the left, just your thigh a little bit. One hand on the right knee, one behind the left thigh, and very gently pull. You don't have to yank on your leg, you pull gently. This is a really nice, beautiful stretch for the right hip, the whole area. Now the left leg, you can have it straight, you can bend it. If you want to put your left foot on the floor and put both hands on the right knee to give yourself a little stretch, whatever works for you, all right? Relax the shoulders, slow down your breath. This is a really nice stretch if you have issues with the sciatic nerve as well. Beautiful stretch for that. Called a reverse pigeon. We do this in our yoga class as well. But in Pilates, it's just a stretch. Let's try the other side. Use your hands. Now decide where you want to put the right leg. Straight, bent, or on the floor. If you want to have both hands on the left knee, perhaps, to get a deeper stretch. These muscles are a lot bigger. Takes them a little bit longer to release. Perfect. All right, so from here, I want you to do your other 2 stretches, your beautiful little hug. Really stretch out this particular stretch here, even though we're focusing on the lower back and your spine, you get a nice stretch for your legs, your thighs, and your hips as well. But really focusing on the lower back and the spine. And then don't forget your full body stretch as well. There we go. And just let it go. Stretch your belly out, stretch those thighs and your hips. Perfect. All right, lovely. So from here, we're going to get ourselves up to a seated position very slowly. Carefully. All right. And then from here, we are going to get into our table again. Very slowly onto your hands and knees. All right. So what we're going to do here now is what they call a yoga push-up. So we're going to work some upper body, a little bit of upper body. So let me show you this one here. So you're going to stay with your knees. All I want you to do is you're going to come down here. Arms are lined up, and you're just going to push. Just like that. So the knees stay on the floor, your back is straight, you bring your hips down. All right, so when you're doing your push-up, you don't have to go very far. It just depends on how strong you feel right now. All right, but keep your knees on the floor. This is our, Pilates push-up. Ready? Inhale, and then just relax, inhale. If it's too intense, you don't have to go very far. I don't go very far with this one either. Again, inhale. Now the next time you come down, stay, breathe. And come up, go right into your shell. Very slowly, open up your knees and rest. Release, check, you move your hands and wrists around if they're tired, and rest. Perfect. Okay, coming up to table very slowly. Let's get ourselves up to standing any way you can. Let's get off the floor. All right, good. Shake it out. Roll out the shoulders, shake the legs up. Okay, let's do a few stretches and we're done. So, nice wide V. Nice wide V. All right, so this is normal breathing. Slow everything down. Let's just kind of cool the body down. Right arm up, lean to the left. Get that lengthening of the right side of the body, lateral flexion of the spine.
Come up slowly, use your abdominals to help you move. Let's try this side here. Left arm reaching to the right. This is a V lateral stretch. Really get the kinks out. And come out here, arms here, all the way, right up to the ceiling. Preparing for V-straddle split. Hinging at the hips, come down. Open up your legs wider, it's a bit easier. Now, if this is gonna make you dizzy, come only halfway. If you wanna go all the way, fingertips, knuckles, hands on the floor. Now this one here, if you need to bend your knees, don't worry about it, it's just a stretch. Try to keep your legs straight if you can. Walk your hands towards the left foot. Then you get that extra stretch into the left hamstring, right side of the body, inner thigh, the right leg. Just go as far as soon as you feel the stretch, that's probably where you should be. Coming to center, this is normal breathing again. Wander over to the right. Coming to center, preparing to come back up very slowly. Bend the knees, come up slowly, reverse the blood flow so you don't get dizzy. Let's get those legs together. And I want you to give yourself a big hug for coming out today and a clap, and we're done. Yay. All right, and we're done. So there's our lovely little Pilates class. Again, my name is Susan. Thank you very much for joining me. I hope you enjoyed that. And take care of yourself. Get outside. Get some sun on your face. Make sure you put your sunscreen on, of course. Find things that make you happy. Go out and play. Get on your bike. Do whatever you need to do. Swim, kayak, whatever. Summertime. Enjoy yourself. Thanks again, and we'll see you soon.